Oh, you little. Got it. Ugh. He only missed it about 7 times. We're using Live Scope XR. You don't need to. You can just use normal 2D transducer. Got spot lock in the front, holding us in position. And we're jigging for, 30-inch lake trout like this one. This one's probably like a 27. Oh, yep. He burped on the surface there, and now it's trying to take me down the bottom. He's a feisty one. He's a feisty one for sure. And if I can suggest a rod with a longer fighting butt, this one's just a little too short. But I broke my nice rod, and this is also a nice rod. It's just the butt's a little short. Oh, come on. Another giant. Well, not a giant. Decent size for this lake. Nice, super fat wild fish. It's got all its fins. So they fin clip their stock fish here, and I'm grabbing onto his tail with all my might here. What a fatty. He's in that, he's about 28 inches. What a chunk, what a chunk. Back in he goes. Lake Champlain grows and big, grows and big. And you see how I stuck that fish multiple times and still the hook pops out when he hits the surface here. So welcome to the summer series. Today's been really good so far. We're at multiple fish in that 27, 28 inch range, and maybe one or two 29ers. I don't really measure every one of them, but that was a beautiful fish. And we are in 100 feet of water right now, or 95-ish feet of water. Huge tip for people buying the big bait kit. It's a clear tackle box, mainly because a lot of companies sell clear. Two, because you can leave it out in the sun, and these will all get supercharged here. Rig it just like that, nice and straight. And then put a little bit of Atlas Mike's Lunker Lotion Alewife oil on there. Throw it in. Let's try that again. There's obviously plenty of fish down there. And always put your stink bait or all those kind of like potions away, because if you step on them, your boat's going to be ruined. Especially like spike it. Spike it's real bad. There's this fish down there, all right? Got him. He tackled that hard. He tackled that hard. Wow, did he tackle that hard. Let it hit bottom. Oh, he's gonna burp. He's trying to burp. It's a bigger fish. He's holding me at 50 feet. Come on, buddy. Oh. I knew there had to be fish on this hump. It's just too pretty not to have fish on it. Big. Sometimes they don't wake up until you get them in the net. Yeah, there's a nice greenback there. Beautiful fish. That's a wild fish, so he's gonna go back in as soon as possible right now. There was a lot more down there with him. And that one I hit bottom and I just reeled it up and he just thumped it. Wasn't even ready for that. So I'm running Live Scope XR on the left. It's a very expensive setup. I have a very cheap setup, a $600 setup in the back here that I run when I'm on plane. That works just as well. It's just a little bit different. Oh, I got another one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love Champlain. What the heck? Why don't I used to live up here actually, and I targeted lake trout once when I was up here before. Actually, I probably went 3 times, but only successfully once. They're just such an amazing fish. Such an amazing fishery up here. Unfortunately, I can't guide up here, but the guide I do recommend is Third Alarm Charters up here. He does really well. He knows what he's doing. He's a salmon and lake controller. He does all sorts of charters up here. This is another fucking monster, guys. Lots of bubbles. Lots of bubbles. Tiny bubbles. Oh, another Tangosaurus. Beauty. We're in about 95 feet of water. And here comes another fish. And he's juiced. There's 7 fish down there right now. I'm just kind of zoom past this one that was being finicky. 7 fish down there. It's going nuts. It's going nuts. Let's zoom out for you guys, show you guys a better picture. They really don't like when it's being dropped on them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around on them and hold it above them again. Come on, I see you all down there. Oh, here comes one. Slingshot engaged. Got him. These are all pretty big fish. You know, in that 27-inch. This one's a little smaller. This one didn't realize he was hooked till he got to the surface. Come on. Really hard to hook alone. Another wild fish. Actually, no, this one's been fin clipped. The adipose has been clipped. Back in. And I'm gonna fix the bait, get tangled, back over, drop back down. We have schools of bait that are right underneath us, which is why the LAKERs are here. The bait's here because of the hump. This guy might pin me to the bottom here. Oh, no, his buddy sees me. You just gotta outpace him. Oh. Don't ever grab this part of the rod. It's tempting, but it's a great way to break a rod, especially fly rods. He's burping at the 40-50. You're supposed to technically burp him on the way up. These fish are very successful at releasing themselves compared to a lot of other species that have barotrauma. Perch are notorious. You catch them in like 15.5 feet of water, they receive barotrauma. Yeah. This is a very pretty wild fish. It's got all its fins, and they have just a slightly different hue and color to them. Beast. Back. I'm gonna drop her down. These summer humps are just on fire right now. Oh my goodness. Got him, another one. Smaller fish. When you can move them up that high on the hook set. There we go, popped off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's so many effing fish down there. Holy crap, guys. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's a smaller one. I want the bigger one at the bottom there. Got him. Got him. I let that last one go. I knew he was smaller. So when you set the hook on a lot of lake trout, you'll realize they move, especially with any species really. They'll start to move when you set the hook. So this one's gonna burp. So he just burped on live scope. And 2D will show the same. And he doesn't want to run, so we're just gonna yank him up. There we go. Oh, this one has a little lamprey on him. Let's get him in the boat. Just another one going back in. And this guy has a sea lamprey on him, which I'm going to chomp his head right off with a pair of scissors. Last time you guys were giving me such a bunch of junk for not really dispatching him. But there he is, dispatched. And the grub is getting destroyed. We're gonna stop this jig right above bottom, see if fish come up, and then reel away from him. Ooh, I just missed him. Until he comes up. Oh, he ate it on the way down. Oh, you guys are ridiculous down there. I feel like my bait's fouled. Yep, my bait's foul. I can feel it on my line here. They stubbed me, guys. Stubbed me. Same 1 ounce jig. Leave that sitting in the sun there. Through one time, back through the other, and polymer knot. Always. It is a knot that's good with big diameters. And a little bit of that alewife oil, just for a little bit of scent. Overboard she goes. Got him. So many fish down there. It's ridiculous. Just lighten them up, folks. Oh, he's pretty big. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Lots of bubbles on that guy. Lots of bubbles on that guy. Oh, he's not that big. Oh, no, he's pretty big. Just another hog. Just another hog. Going right back in. And so these humps, Lakers literally just use them as refuge. One, it's cold water. Two, there's just a constant schools of bait that kind of just swirl around these areas. I've seen them, you know, actually, you know what? Let me show them to you right now. Right there at 100 feet is bait. There's a fish coming in from the west. Oh, that's a bigger fish. Him and 3 of his buddies just came up to me. Biggin. Oh, he just fell off into the net, folks. That's what you want to see right there. Definitely a hatchery fish. Slightly grayer color. Still pretty. Yeah. All right, switching back over to the spinning gear. Putting on a slightly smaller 3-inch bait. Got him. Got him. Got him. You're not, nope, nope, no. You're not going down. I don't think so. I don't frickin' think so. Come on, bro. Get in the net. Nice. Wild one right there. And hopefully that camera catches this. Big fish. Oh, got him. Big fish. Oh, big fish. He hasn't realized he's hooked yet, and he hasn't burped yet. Making me super nervous. Giant. Woo! That's the biggest one of the day. I think it's the biggest one of the day. Oh yeah, that's a freaking burp shark right there, boys and girls. Look at that tank. Look at that tank. 32 incher. 32 incher. Not bad. See you, buddy. Woo! And that leader is toast now. Toast. All right, one more here. One more fish, then we're gonna leave. The next by 1:15. Oop. Got him. Urgh. Crank him. I feel like it's another big fish, but I can't tell. It's got some mighty big head shakes. Oh, he's burping. He wants to run. He's trying. Lots of bubbles, guys. So in these scenarios, when they stop like that, then give it back to them. That means they're running out of steam and you can turn their head back around. He's still burping though. Second run. And this rod's fairly heavy. And he's corking me right down to the bottom here. He won't come over 40 feet. Try to put a little more pressure on him. Just a little bit. Come on. There's so many bubbles on the screen right now, it's kind of ridiculous. As long as you're keeping a nice arc in your rod, and your rod is corked over so when they roll up, that rod can absorb it, that's where you know your drag's set properly. He's starting to roll, which I don't like. Oh my goodness, there's so many bubbles coming up. That's a giant. Another freaking giant, guys. What the hell? I was just about to leave too. So that's what he ate right there. Small little bait. Oh, look at how big that freaking fish is. Thing is so heavy. I'm not gonna weigh it, but definitely not a PB for me. Almost a PB. 33 inches. Actually, it might be a PB weight, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna weigh him in the net, and then I'm gonna zero my scale out after. 15 pounds, 4 ounces. Going back in. 3.9, and that is a new Lake Champlain PB. That was a 11.7 pounds, 11.68 pounds. Beast. Well, that's it, folks. Thank you very much for watching. That was number 20 of the day, and my PB right at the end there for this lake. 33 inches, 11.7 pounds. You guys know where to get the baits, benditfish.com. And if you want to see more of the summer lake trout content, this is video number 3. There'll be a lot more. Visit this playlist here, or just see the whole lake trout playlist. Click here.